Hello guys, Chatting with Friends, episode 48 as promised on Friday, happening right now. I'm very happy to be here back in the saddle, let's say. Very happy I could do these videos once again. It's been a very rough period for me. A lot of changes in my life, a lot to work on, and yeah, a lot of things, a lot of new things. Also trialing for the army as a, let's say, off-duty position, but basically, yeah, I'm trying this. I have a special guest for today. Someone who's very dear to me, a good friend of mine, I could say. A person who shared his house with me, so I appreciate that more than anything. And guys, tonight we have Robbie with us. Robbie, say hello to everybody.
Hello, guys.
Hopefully the sound is okay on the channel. I will just check it out shortly. Hopefully the sound, yeah, we're good on the sound. A lot of things change with OBS, with Skype and everything, and yeah, we are here right now. This is good. Robbie, thank you very much for accepting my invitation. Robbie is one of the main characters for organizing the ATC 2022. It will happen in Diepenbeck in Belgium, a very nice place with a very nice venue for the tournament. It will be just Flames of War, so basically everybody there will play Flames of War. I think it's the first time we have that. Is it so, Robbie?
Yes, it's the first time we have that
format
on ETC for only Flames of War.
All right, so basically it's the first time we are organizing this as a community, just the Flames of War community, and I'm very happy and I'm very proud. Robbie, I know you have a lot of things to do, but I'm very happy that our community got behind the project, and we have 20 teams.
We have 20 teams, almost all full. Just the Serbs need one mercenary player. They are looking for that. Of course, they want a good one. I hope that team will also be full, but I'm sure we will find the last player for that team.
Perfect. So the Serbs need one more guy. So everybody watching this live stream right now, if you wanna, I don't know, say do some trials, or I don't know how our friends from Serbia think about having the sixth player on their team. Yeah, just maybe write in these comments or write on Facebook, or I think we still have that forum, right? Or don't
we?
For the
yes,
ATC.
only yes. We have that.
So basically, probably there will be a thread there about this, and probably people will be able to apply there. But I think they could find somebody in Belgium, right?
We can find someone in Belgium, but we like to keep him as a reserve, because at last moment maybe someone has COVID or something like that and cannot come. So I like not to give him away to the Serbs and hold them as a backup for something else.
Perfect.
Because everything can happen. It's COVID-19, so it is. That's our insurance, that guy. So we hope that we don't have to give him away to the Serbs.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. That is very good to to have some. That is very to have somebody just to be sure that if anything comes up, you could have somebody, as a replacement if the other team cannot find it. what I wanted to ask you is, how's COVID in Belgium? Because probably people will ask about that. I know here in Romania, for example, we're getting some high numbers or rising numbers, but I'm pretty sure we kind of, went over those closing down businesses and closing down meetings and venues and stuff like that. How is it in Belgium?
In Belgium, it's I can say good for the moment. So we are not closing down something. The hospitals the numbers are going down. So normally there's no problem. The mouth masks are not
Mandatory.
mandatory, so everything is normal. We can have a normal ETC at this moment, but you never know what happens in a month. But normally everything is okay.
All right, perfect. That sounds really good. So we have 20 teams, 120 players to come to this tournament. How's the venue? Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, we already have some videos from our tournament in March, I think, was it, or February?
Yes, in March was it. We have also rented an other space next to the venue extra because we have 20 teams, so we have to expand a little bit. But the venue will be okay. It will be good. We will have 60 good tables to play at, and everything is arranged. We can eat at the venue our lunch, so it's looking good, and everything is arranged.
Perfect. Maybe people who will be watching this stream after it ends or right now will wonder, how is it? Is it to come from Hasselt, which will be probably the main place to stay in? How easy is it for them to come to Diepenbeck and to the venue?
Okay, we have asked for the teams who want to come with car, who want to come to the venue by his own, or do you need transport? At this moment, we have 41 people who need a transport, and they're all from Hasselt. So we rented a bus that drives in the morning from Hasselt to Diepenbeek, to the venue, and after the games from the venue to Hasselt. And we'll drop them off in Hasselt. So we have arranged for 41 people transport. So everything will be okay.
That's something that I never expected at any ATC to happen, to have a bus rented for us.
Yes, but of course we cannot do this for free because we are low budget ETC and we ask €10 for 1 day to ride a person. So otherwise we have a hole to fill, and we cannot do that. So, but it's okay, and it will be a bus, and it will be a good bus, the biggest company of Hasselt. So it will be driving, so it will be okay. Nice. And we will arrange for the guys who come to the bus 2 weeks in front where the bus will stop, where they have to go, what time they have to go, and so on. So the team captains will be informed in time.
Perfect. That sounds really good, and it's a great solution. For us, we were thinking about renting a station wagon and coming, all together there with the car, especially with the high prices in airplane flights, and you never know if your flight gets there. Actually, this is the first problem. The second one is the high prices. I mean, if in March I was able to come to Brussels with, I think, €100 or something like that, now I'm like the cheapest one, it's around 300 euros, because now you have to take some luggage with you, because it's about 5 days of tournament, so you need some clothes to change.
Of course.
And the armies and everything. All right, guys. So basically, I'm very happy that we got to this point. Tell me if, for example, are there any organizing subjects you want to talk about? If there are any particular things that people should know about, like, for example, are they going to wear masks? Or are they, everybody will be, if they want to wear it or not? Or, for example, we know we have drinks, which are absolutely wonderful, and the food there is completely bonkers. It's super. And I'm looking forward to come again to that venue, because it's very, very nice. It's very quiet around it, so basically after the game you can just go outside and breathe in some air, some fresh air, and then just look at the green grass and clear your mind for the next game, let's say. So, any things you want to talk about?
Yes, first of all, I can say about the mouth mask. Normally, like it is now, we don't have to wear it inside. We don't have it outside to wear. So, mouth mask, if you want to wear it, you can do it. That's free choice, but it's not mandatory. About the food, at lunch we have 4 professional cooks that will be cooking the food, and some sous chefs will help, so the food will be okay. It's for 130 people, and it will be great, because Hilde is making a nice menu, and when she
it's perfect.
Cooks, she makes something to be proud of, so it will be okay. That's no problem. About the rest, I want to say something, special things. The tables we have we have arranged 60 tables to play at. We have arranged with Battlefront that they are going to give a prize for best table. Now, that's nice. Most tables are from the local clubs here, from the Belgian teams. Switzerland is bringing 6 tables, France is bringing 4 tables, Germany is bringing 6 tables, so we get on 60. But if there are some other persons want to bring a table, they also can do it, but they have to give the name to me or to Tim, the team captain from Team Belgium, and then we put one table of us back, and the other table, the new table, can be on ETC to play at, and can maybe win the prize of best table. What the prize will be, it's not confirmed yet. It could be a placket of best table on ETC from an official from Flames of War, or it could be a box, platoon box or something like that. But that's not sure yet. But it's arranged that it will be something. So if someone wants to bring an extra table, great, we love it, and just tell us. Then we have also an ESC, a singles championship on Thursday with us big favorite Theo, of course. But we
you are the big favorite. You won the last one.
I'm not playing. Normally, I'm not playing. But you and Etienne and some other guys did subscribe. But at this moment, we have only 8 players. So for a little bit of competition for you and Theo, and for you and the other guys, maybe we are looking for some extra players from the other teams to play at ESC. It's a nice concept. It's a quick game. It's 50 points. It's a time battle. shoot and scoot. It's going for it, and it's very fast, and 4 games of 1 hour, and it's fun.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
It is a game system that, first of all, I was a little bit skeptic, when I came, and I was like, how this is going to happen and how it's going to work. And then I was like, oh my God, I really like this, because in like 35, 40 minutes, you're done with it. And then you also had a lot of action going on, because you only have tanks, so basically you will not like think about moving your infantry and measuring and stuff like that. You just move your tanks, and that's it. And it's a really nice game, and I encourage everybody who's coming to the ATC. Why not come to the to ESC, because it's very, very fun, first of all, because in the last ATCs we used to have like the normal games, and people were like trying out their lists. This is how, for example, Dan won, Andrei won, so basically we, the Romanian team, are like now known for winning the ESC lately. And it was, let's say, a little bit tiring, because 3 games I think they were, or 2 games, I can't remember, but I think they were 3 games, I think they were, and it was quite brutal for everybody, because you travel, and then you play 3 games, and then next day you go to the teams competition, and that's very harsh, and that's very hard for everybody. For me, for myself, playing at the ESC, at Dippenbeck, help me out with
tank battle.
Tank battle. Yeah. So
we call it tank battle. But it was fun. It was games 40 minutes maximum, 1 hour. And it was fun, and it's a shooting game. I admit that it's a shooting game. You have to need some luck. You have to roll some good dice. That's okay.
It is a shooting game, but it's also a good strategy, and it helps a lot with building your lists, because
yes,
because you need to have lists that are, let's say, so first of all, it will be free for all, the mission.
Yes.
In all these 3 or 4 games.
4 games. Now is it 4 games?
So in all these 4 games, it will be free for all. So basically, you get everything on the table. You have 2 objectives. Your opponent has 2 objectives, and you just roll a die at the end of the deployment and see who goes first. And that's really, it goes down to rolling dices. But otherwise, you don't have reserves. You don't have to worry about anything other than just placing your units on the table. The table are regular sizes, so
yes.
You don't have to think that, well, this will be a different game of stuff like that. No, it's a normal game, free for all, but with 60 points, 60 or 50 points,
50 points,
50 points of only tanks and armored, only tank teams, because
yes, tank teams are mobilized. You can have some armored mortars,
exactly.
You can have, something or some jeeps,
anti-aircraft and stuff like that.
And yes, you can have it if it is in your formation, but it's very simple, and it's not a waiting game. You cannot afford to wait, because if you wait, probably you cannot win. So you have to go, if you have to do something, and that's nice of the game. Someone has to go, and probably both players have to go, and so it is a fast game, and I did like it very much. I had some luck with the pairings. Otherwise, I had to play you, and you would probably have won. But okay, I had some luck with the pairings, and I did win that tournament. Only 1 point more than you, I think. By 1 point, so it was. I was a little bit lucky.
Well, okay, you were better than me with 1 point. You were better than me. So.
Yeah. Okay. The day after, you did take revenge, and that was. So, no, but I like it. It's nice. It's quick, and everything can happen. And it would be nice if we have 20 players or maybe 30 players to come to the ESC, because 8 players for now, it's a little bit...
Do you think that maybe encouraging the local community to join in?
Yes, we are trying, but it's a weekday and a lot of people have to work. So probably 1 or 2 players will join from the local community, but not more. So I hope that some players that coming on Thursday, they maybe can come Thursday morning and play with us and play 4 games. It will be around 10, I think it begins, and 5 it's all over. Sure, it's everything done. So you have the whole evening to relax and to prepare for the next important 3 days.
Exactly. So, Robbie,
Yes.
basically, I really hope we'll have enough players. Otherwise, I want to see you at that tournament, because I need to take revenge.
Yes. If we are only with 8 players or 10 players, then I probably will also play.
You'll have to step in. I will not play my Americans. I have something special for that tournament, and it's just
great.
It's just because I like to play something else for once, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Also, I haven't yet decided on my final list for the ATC, which is not something normal for me. But basically, I've been trying a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of trials, and with the new rules for building the lists and everything, I think there's a new dynamic to the ATC now, and I think it's a good thing. Sometimes it might be complicated, but I think you guys or whoever worked on the rule pack did a great job, and basically we kind of got rid of the little scouts, spam. We kind of hammer down the British reconnaissance list, but it's still the best list. So if you're planning to play British reconnaissance, it's still the best list.
It's a great list.
So after Bulge, after Axis and Allies, or Allied Axis, or whatever they're called, and after German Bulge, I still think the British D-Day is the best book to build your forces. And yeah, they're absolutely great. I've been playing in different combos, and they work even better now that you can have allied formations, and you can bring in some American muscle to that, tiny but fisty British reconnaissance armor. And together you just build up with a lot of energy and a lot of power, and you can just steamroll everything from my experience. But of course, in the end, it's all about being a team competition, and you need to have lists dedicated for different tests. And you're going to play for Team Belgium?
I'm going to play for Team Belgium, of course.
Perfect. Can I ask you your list, if you decided, or?
My list is decided, yes. It will be a kind of recce list, British recce list. It's something different that I played than on our tournament in March, but it's I think even better now. So we will see.
You have any American formations?
No, I don't have American formations.
Then it can still be improved.
You will see. I have sometimes strange combos, so you will see.
I'm looking forward to see.
It's my personal opinion is that it's a little bit more, stronger and a little bit more variation. in my list.
Perfect.
And it's and I'm training now to play. So
Good. We have somebody cheering up for Team Belgium, so go Team Belgium. We have somebody in the chat cheering up, so yeah, thank you very much, Kampa. We appreciate it. And Team Belgium, you guys stepped up your game a lot from the previous ATCs.
Yes,
And it's very, very nice to see the competition, and also coming to Dippenbeck and playing you guys was a lot of fun, and then also challenging, because I played you and I played like two more guys who were like really okay on the tactics and knowing the rules and everything. So basically you have all the premises to have a good ATC. This time you're playing at home. You're the you should aim for at least top 4 or top 3. Why not?
No pressure on us. We are organizing and we are playing at home, but it's not soccer, so we don't have that advantage. We don't have 2,000 men watching and yelling behind us. So no, I think our ambition is to have a good ETC as Team Belgium and to try to have some progress in the team. And we will see what it will bring us, because at SSF we had 12 teams that are playing. We did end 7th, and that was good for us. So now there are 20 teams. So we don't know how strong is every team, and so we have no clue which level we are now. So.
All right, yeah, especially
if you're gonna say for teams, top teams, we are not a top team. You know that. Romania is a top team, France is a top team, Switzerland is a top team, the Serbs are a top team, Poland is a top team, Denmark is a top team. So just calling just out of the head 6, 7 top teams already. So they will all be in front of us. Germany is a top team normally. So we don't know where we are at this moment. So we will see. But of course, we have trained a little bit. So maybe we can go for surprise and maybe have a top 10 place. So
that will be perfect. That will be perfect.
That will be
nice.
nice for us. But for Romania, of course, we expect nothing else than the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place.
Probably we'll also expect that. Hello, Patrick. Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in and staying with us. Patrick will also see each other at the ATC. Well, I can say, Robbie, that we're expecting to have a tough competition, especially with the fact that, for example, we've been playing a lot of late war lately. And there are some new books, some interesting combos with the new rule pack and with the new rules for building lists and stuff like this. We are the same team for 4 years now, or 3 years. So basically, we know our roles, we know what we play. We sometimes change, the stance, for example, now. We're playing different stances. I'm trying attack for the first time, and
good for you.
Having an
That's
attack.
What you want, eh?
Yes, this is what I wanted at all the ATCs. But I don't know. Those Panthers and those brigade formations from the new Bulge book. Oh man, they want to make you like. I mean, they make me like want to go for like I mean, you cannot do more than maneuver with the Bulge German Bulge list, but then, yeah, okay, you can try it out.
Yes, you can make some strong lists. I think I think you can make some strong lists with the Bulge book, the German Bulge book. But yeah, I don't know. You know that they are strong. good, good 80, good front. But you have some problems with motivation and something like that. So that's something, yes, you need to consider, and
Is
it depends also on the mission you have to play. It depends also against who you play. So something, it's always different. It depends on so many things, and that's nice of the game. So
exactly.
you can say in front, okay, you have a British recordist and he has something else, and you think, oh, he never can win against the British recordist, but that's not true. You can always win. It depends on mission, and it depends on tactics, depends on dices, depends on anything,
Exactly.
everything. Sorry. So
Ex- ex-
it's
Exactly, I agree with you. The only thing is that um, I think the new Bulge books, they all have the same problem, which is poor motivation.
yes,
And if you have like defensive lists built from Bulge book, it'll be quite hard to hold ground against assaults. So you just you go for attack, and then if you go for attack, for example, the Americans are really nice now because you have jumbos to protect you. You have super Pershing, you have Pershing, you have all the goodies, let's say, to go for attack. You don't have the infantry. So every time somebody that's going to have an American list will take the British paras as a combo. I'm 100% sure that all the lists that will be American assault tanks, they will go with British paras or something else in the British gallery. But British paras are the best unit in the game right now in the infantry. And then if you go for defense with the German Bulge book, you just hit a problem, which is them staying in fights and coming back to assault, and then the 3+, the aggressive stance for all the tanks. It's quite hard. Of course, you can go for Yak Tigers, which are, I think, the best combo at the moment for having like the second defensive list. So one being Greyhounds, everybody knows the Greyhounds, and they're still the best
yes,
because they're broken. And then you have the second defensive list with Yak Tigers to match it against heavy stuff, yeah, because Yak Tigers and some Volksturms, they're gonna have a lot of fun against Churchills and other kind of stuff that you can throw at them.
that's true, and it will be a lot of stands with the Volksturm and so on to get away. So it will be interesting.
It'll be very interesting.
Yes,
I'm quite curious to see what the guys will say. I'm trying to fix a live stream next week with Lud and Christian, and maybe Soren and everybody else out there who were on the channel before I invite everybody, because everybody will come to the EDC. So I invite them all to pick their brains and see what lists they're bringing, or I mean, not tell us the list, because okay, we still have like it's 7 days, so in a week from now we'll have the list. We will all know what everybody plays, but for example, I would be very interested to see what Fred's opinion is on the new Bulge book. I mean, if they are going to use any formations from that or not. And we shall see how it goes from there. It will be fun. It will be fun if we
it
can
will be
manage
fun.
to if you can
It's
manage to have this meeting with everybody and chat about what lists and everything. And then 1 week in 2 weeks from now, when we will have the lists, we'll probably start let's say favorite game. Pick out the favorite from all the lists, yeah, yeah, best lists and the lists we like the most.
yes, great, great, uh, great.
Yeah,
But it's interesting. I find it interesting that we now have a book extra, the Bulge German, so late. So that's giving a new dimension to ETC. And it's great that it is brought out, and that will be that some changes will be at the ETC, and not the normal list, and something strange will happen, and that's nice. That will be surprising for a lot of players, I think.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. We have 3 Panthers for 20 points. We're not gonna see just Russian Panthers. We're probably gonna see German Panthers.
The German player can play some Panthers. Finally,
exactly.
And they also can have, if they want to, Panzerfaust.
Exactly, and the Panzerfaust for 10 points, 4 for 10 points. It's again just whoa, you know.
Get them away, yeah.
Yeah. They're quite good. Of course, the morale and the aggressive stance and all the other things make them like not so good. But then again, your opponent has to hit them. So if you can hide them, and if you can protect them, and if your strategy is good and your opponent does enough mistakes, you can win with them.
Of course.
So basically, today I had we had a game. And I tried out some Romanian Panzer 30Ts, something like that. And I was playing against an American list, which usually, you know, should not care about it. But it was quite fun, and I was pretty much on the even with him. The game ended just on a tie because none of us were like. I mean, he had his infantry on the objective, and I had my King Tigers on my objective. So
yes. that will be not a surprise of the EDC, I think, but that will be something what will happen. Someone will play defensive German, and he puts King Tigers on the objective, and that's hard to get them away.
Exactly.
But everything is possible.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
I think we discussed about everything we wanted to. Patrick is saying in the comments that he played at the tournament with Soren, and the SS Panthers were very good. The SS Panthers are still very expensive, but the Brigade Panthers are very, very good. I mean, it's when I have to pick that support unit, I'm between the 3 Brigade Panthers or the King Tigers. These are my 2 options. If I have points, I pick the King Tigers. If I don't have points, I just go with the Brigade Panthers, because 20 points for 3 Panthers with front armor 10. Yeah, why not? You just need to protect.
Just get them away. Get them away.
Yeah.
You have to shoot good, and he will not have to save, and you have to throw the firepower also. So it's difficult.
Exactly.
But we will see. We will see. It will be nice, and it will be good.
Exactly. All right, Robbie. Thank you very much. We're gonna.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I've one thing to say. You know, we have also an event on Saturday evening at 5th Avenue. You did also eat there.
Yes.
It's a nice place, a good place. We will be there with more than 100 people. So it's nice that the community picked it up, and I want to thank them for to come almost all to that event. But there are some teams that didn't subscribe. But if they change their mind, they also can subscribe. They just have to tell us, and then we book them in. And it would be nice.
I'm sure
everybody would come.
I'm sure that at least half of the guys who didn't subscribe yet will come to this venue and this event, because it's a very, very nice place, and the food there is absolutely wonderful. I don't know if we have an all we can eat, but I think we have.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's tapas, and they bring the tapas, and you can eat as much as you want from the tapas. So they keep bringing the food, and you can, if you can do it. You can eat all night. So,
Well,
and if you
I lost
don't
some
eat
weight.
much, because then you are sick next day, and then you cannot play as well. But you can eat as much as you want. That's no problem.
Exactly. I started working out lately because I had to do these trials for the army, and then I also lost some weight. So
Oh my God, Theo, you prepare me very well for ETC.
exactly. And I've been playing a lot of games. I can admit that. I mean, I'm playing one game per week at least, if not two, and I'm very happy about that. I want to thank my teammates because they all answer my calls, and yeah,
Nice.
I always like to try things, and I'm still to play all the formations in all the books. But I will try this. I will do this challenge at a point where I will play. I will take a book, for example,
Yeah.
when it comes out, and build a force with each formation from that book, and see how it goes with that, and play with them, and see how it goes. I think this will be quite a good subject for another episode, and for
I
another
think so,
adventure
yes.
for another adventure on this. All right, Robbie.
Good.
We currently have 7 views. I like to thank them all because they're staying with us and they're tuning in. Alan Morse is saying that finally the Panthers can get into your force for good points value. Indeed, they are very, very points-wise efficient right now. The best unit, but this is like something that. Hello, Panzer. Hello. Some insight. So the Panzer 470s that you can get in the brigade formation, the assault or armored Panzer Grenadiers. That's that. I mean, that is. I mean,
It's shining.
you have Greyhounds. Greyhounds, and then you have this option with Panzer 4's L70s, 8014, front 9. You have it in the formation. It's core unit.
It's one.
Yeah, it's something that you need to have in a defensive Bulge book. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a list. This is what I wanted to talk about. Actually, this morning on Facebook, I've seen a list from Breakthrough Assault, which are great guys, and they do a great job. Tweaking lists and putting out new things and news about formations and whatever they see fit. They had a list with infantry, these brigade Panzer Grenadiers, I think they were, or assault Grenadiers, I cannot really remember, but with a lot of guns and everything. But I think using the guns is a little bit wrong when you have Brigade Panthers and when you have Panzer 470s. I mean, you cannot bomb them away as you could do. For example, if you just have one Jeep, you can go and bombard all those cannons. You hit them on 3+. So even if you reroll, you're like there to hit them every time, and then they have to pass their save, and then you have a firepower of 4+, which is quite good. So basically, guns. Yeah. I don't know if they're a good thing. Modeling for advantage. Hello there. Hello. Hello, Scott. A lot of people turning in. Rob.
Yes, I make some ad on my friends and on my local club. Like Alan is someone from the local club, so we get some views. But I have to tell you one extra thing.
Yes.
I almost forgot, but it's very important. At the venue, in the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, we will have a shop there. A shop from the Netherlands, Tabletopper will be there.
Perfect.
It's a very large shop, and he will have a lots of stuff what he will sell there. But he will bring something new, something special. So everybody bring some money to buy some extra nice stuff.
What is it? What is it?
I'm not going to tell. You have to buy. They told me it will be something special, something new. It will be something that's at that moment not available everywhere else, only by us.
So it'll be from Battlefront?
It is from Battlefront.
Woo!
So they arranged it from Tabletop, and they will bring something new, special, especially for the ETC. So they did Battlefront. I have to tell, they are doing a great amount of how I have to say support about
Perfect.
trying to help us. Matt is very good helping us, and we are very satisfied with the help from Battlefront at the moment. I hope everything will be there, what he promised. So we will see.
Thumbs up for this. This is absolutely wonderful. Thumbs up for Battlefront, because you rarely have a team competition with 20 international teams. I mean, these are 20 communities, 20 countries.
Yes.
And you have a lot of marketing that you can do at these competitions and
yes.
at these venues. And if Battlefront, gets involved, maybe the next ATC will be even better sponsored, or
yes.
Yes. And I'm looking forward to ETC 2022 in Belgium. Can't wait for it. All the beers, all the chocolates, and everything.
The beers will be cheap, so drink enough. So Team Belgium can get high if you drink enough beer.
Perfect. Guys, I'm really happy. I'm back in the show. Let's say I will try my best to do at least once a week together with the guys. I will talk with everybody, with Christian and with Lud, and maybe for the next shows they will be available and they will be able to come and join us in. I'm very happy to see everybody in the chat. Team is here: Scott, Patrick, Alan, Panzerschule, and everybody else who's watching us. Thank you all, and see you guys with the next video, and there we will be able to talk about all the things that happened in the last year, because maybe I think it's a lot of time that passed since one good show where we analyze formations and where we say what lists are good and everything. So thank you everybody. Robbie, thank you very much. Looking forward to hear great news from Belgium. In 1 week from now, in 1 month from now, we will probably be celebrating a winner. Let's say, is it on the? Yeah. I mean, it will be already.
Yes.
We will be on our way home already. So 1 month till the end of ATC. Wish you good luck, Robbie, with everything you have to plan and everything you have to organize, because I know it's a lot of work to be done there. And if we are gonna come by car, I will try to at least bring my table to the event, for example, or at least some terrain to have it as a surplus if needed, or anything. But I know you guys have top tables, and Etienne has really nice tables. Yes. Also Fred, also in Germany I know there are great tables. So basically if everybody brings at least 2, 3, 4 tables with them, there will be plenty of terrain, plenty of good quality tables, and I'm sure for this. A lot of pies and cake, Alan. Exactly. Until next time, I will do my running routine because I'm on a diet right now and I'm trying to stay fit and healthy. And see you guys next week, and we'll chat about other crazy stuff, what you guys propose. So write in the comments of this video if you want any subjects, if if you want any opinions on any formations or stuff like that. To all the team captains, you have one more week to, you know, assemble the team and assemble the lists, and good luck to everybody. Thank you, Robbie, once again. I will ask you to stay a little bit with me after we close this. Thank you all, guys. Take care.